Ev Days, who gets more yards this year, Tevin Coleman or Jeff Wilson Jr.? I've been consistent with this, and I'm not going to stray. I'm not going to change my answer now. I'm saying Jeff Wilson Jr. I don't believe Tevin Coleman's going to make this team, even though he's a Kyle Shanahan guy. I've gone back and forth because my head tells me there's no way Kyle Shanahan cuts Tevin Coleman. That's his guy. Drafted him, started him in the Super Bowl, started him all season. But the reason the Niners signed Tevin Coleman is because Jerick McKinnon got hurt. If McKinnon hadn't torn his ACL in 2018 and wasn't coming off that injury in 2019, I don't believe the Niners would have spent another $5 million on a running back after giving McKinnon all that money and making him one of the highest paid running backs in the league. I don't think they would have done it. I always felt that it was understood McKinnon is an insurance policy for McKinnon, that Coleman is an insurance policy for McKinnon. So if McKinnon makes the team, why do the Niners need to spend $4.8 million on a third string running back? Because you know Mostert's going to start at least week 1. He needs to. McKinnon's going to have the role as the third down back. So what's Coleman's job? What is he on the team for? And is he even better than Jeff Wilson Jr.? Like Jeff Wilson Jr. is a real good number 3 running back because he's cheap. So you don't have to play him that much. He does certain specific things well that the starters don't do as well. He's a good goal line back. He's good in short yardage, and he's a really good receiver. He has potential as a receiver. He even had a 20-yard catch in the Super Bowl. So if you know that Coleman's going to be your third string running back anyway, you like what you've seen from McKinnon, you don't have a reason to have a $5 million third string running back on the team, trade him, cut him, and have someone who's younger, just as good, if not better, and Jeff Wilson Jr. replacing him. That's the way I see it. But that's not always how Kyle Shanahan works. He could convince Jed York, like, look, I know I told you we need Tevin Coleman because McKinnon was hurt, but now let's keep both of them and spend a lot of money on running backs, even though my dad never would have done that. And I don't know why I'm doing that. I think enough is enough, all this money that they're spending on running backs, but Kyle Shanahan seems to have no problem spending on running backs. So again, what I would do is cut Coleman, keep Wilson. I don't know what Shanahan's going to do. I have heard from a source in the league who said, quote, don't be so sure that Tevin Coleman's going to make the team. That's what I heard. He didn't say he's not going to make it, but he was real clear. Dude, don't be so sure Tevin Coleman's making that team. So that's the information I heard. I'm going to go with that over my head trying to figure out how Kyle Shanahan would think here and say Jerick McKinnon is going to give Shanahan the excuse to get rid of Coleman and create $3 million in cap space.